Patrick at Pals. You know, our customers have got beautiful cars. Look at this Camaro. It is spectacular. Why is it here? Well, if we come back and talk to Kendall, he's going to tell you about an electrical draw. What you got, Kendall?
So we have an electrical draw, parasitic draw of about 1.5 amps on the battery. Keeps killing the battery. So the customer brought it in to see if we could find out what's going on. So after doing the front fuse block, found nothing, came back to the back, and we have a fuse here. It's a 20 amp fuse. I pulled it now, and then now we're down to less than ½ an amp. So that's a big draw right there, and I just got to find out exactly what circuit that goes to, and that's where your problem is.
Okay, so you've got a higher draw. So explain that one more time. So you got a 20 amp fuse. What's the draw on that fuse?
So the draw on it. So right now we have just below 1.5 amps on the battery.
Okay.
When I pulled this out, now we dropped down to less than ½ an amp.
So what's that signaling? There's resistance in the line?
No, something is staying on.
Something is staying on.
Electrically,
okay.
Either it could be as small as like a little backlighting for the radio. It could be the radio itself, like the internal circuitry.
Okay.
The processor inside could be staying on for too long. Because after you turn the car off, you should be able to have all those components go to sleep.
Okay.
And they reduce the amount of power being used so the battery doesn't die overnight.
So now you're going to trace the circuit that fuse belongs to,
yes,
and find out what components are on it.
That's correct.
Okay. Now, folks, did you know, you obviously know that there's a fuse box on older cars underneath the dash on the kick well. On the newer cars, they moved it into the engine compartment up front, right? You guys know about these fuse blocks. But did you know that there's another fuse box in a lot of cars in the trunk? You know, when you're troubleshooting these things, you have to know all the locations, and there's a lot. Also, with this car, you can see there's an aftermarket stereo system with it. Everything has been upgraded on this car. Okay, if we look inside, whoops, I really can't get it open right now, but there's an aftermarket stereo in the dash. So anytime you do work like this, it compromises the electricity system, the electrical system. And what you have to do when you get a problem is you have to track it down. Now, this could be a problem that was original to the car, original equipment, or it could be because of the modifications that were added to the car, and that's what Kendall's looking for now. Electrical diagnostics is one of the biggest things that we do at PALS today. You know, in the old days, it was rebuilding things. Today, it's troubleshooting electricity, batteries, electricity, regenerating that electricity. When you have stereo systems, computers, all these things on your car, it takes a lot of electricity to make it go. If you've got a Camaro, bring it to PALS. If it's got an electrical problem, bring it. We'll take care of you. See you soon.